Hi and welcome to BioStock studio here at Medicon Village in Lund. Today I have with me Peder Andersen, who is the CEO of Biosergen. Welcome, Peder.
Thank you very much.
If we start from the beginning, what does Biosergen do?
Biosergen develops new products within the antifungal area to help out a high medical need area, which is fungal infections that are invasive and goes into the lung or the brain or the kidneys and has a very high morbidity and mortality. So we are developing a new polyene macrolide product, which is sensitive. We have spent much time on it, and we think we're there, so we are now entering into a clinical phase.
And what kind of interest have you seen, both from investors and from the medical profession?
Oh, we have been talking to several investor groups over the past month here, and basically they like the product, they like the company, they like the team, and they think it is a good project, and well, we'll see.
And if we look beyond Biosergen and look a little bit at the competitive landscape, what does that look like?
Well, there are a number of there's actually a handful of new products in development, and they are coming from various new both groups and areas. For all of them, they are either very early, they are preclinical, they are in phase 1 or some in early phase 2, and they also have holes in their in vitro activity against different fungus strains. And we just remains to see how effective they will be at the end of the day and how safe they are.
I was also wondering if you could talk a little bit about the connection between MDR and your candidate.
Multi-drug resistance, this is what MDR is.
Exactly. I left that to you to explain.
Thank you. Multi-drug resistance is a serious threat in both antibiotic field and in antifungal field. It's mainly in the antibiotic, it has been a major problem, but it also exists in the antifungal space. And one of the newer ones is called Candida auris, and is a very serious one, which most products on the market cannot handle. We have looked at it in some very preliminary tests, and it looks fine. So it seems that we are able to handle also that bug. And we can only do more testing and see where we are in the overall picture for these MDR upcoming strains.
And if we change track a little bit and look at the financial side instead, you are carrying out a share issue in connection with being listed. Mm-hmm. How will you use the money that you raise from this share issue?
Well, the most important thing is our phase 1 trial in Australia. This is something that we need to have because it's a major milestone. If we come out positive and can document that we have a safe and tolerable drug, then we are having a major step forward, because in this group of drugs, the efficacy is undisputed. We know that from more than 50 years on the market from this kind of groups. So that's a very important one. The second thing is to get ready with our manufacture for phase 2. And this is something that will start already now in October, November, and continue until quarter 2, where we will be hopefully be able to start the first phase 2 trial. And then we want to have our first phase 2 trial submitted, and meaning we shall have regulatory involved, and we shall find the countries where we need to do this in. And finally, we have again the orphan status, the GAIN status, and we will also advance our 2 nano projects as much as we can, hopefully until either preclinical or close to being ready to do something in clinical status. So that's what we hope to achieve with the money we raise in this IPO.
And finally then, I guess these activities that you're listed here will be your focus for the rest of 2021. Would you say one is more important than the other, or?
Yeah, there are really 2 important matters. One is the phase 1 trial, because that's a key important study to have us. And secondly, it is the manufacture, because we have had some time to actually prepare this now, and it has to be, ready so we don't lose time. That's the most important thing.
It looks like you have an exciting year ahead of you, and thank you so much for coming here.
And thank you for taking me in.